Hey guys, good morning if you're seeing this in the morning, or good afternoon if you're seeing this in the afternoon. It's Coach Isabel. I'm gonna be doing the WOD Brief for tomorrow, and so it'll be nice and ready for you guys when you start the workout for tomorrow. And I have PD here to help me kind of demonstrate some of the movements. But before I get to the warm up, guys, make sure that we come stretched at least. Try to kind of like wake up the body, go through a little bit of arm swings, right? Go forward, going back, do trunk twists, a couple of bound bends, right? To wake up those hips, especially because we spend a majority of the time sitting down. Or if you feel something hurts, like hey, my back is hurting or my hip is hurting, whatever, go ahead and get with your coaches, and we can go ahead and either give you a stretch or kind of like a movement to get that fixed. Starting with the warm-up, it's gonna be an 8-minute warm-up, kind of like an 8-minute AMRAP. So you just go through the 8 minutes nice and slow. It's not a workout, it's just to get you nice and warmed up for the workout. So one of the first movements is body weight good mornings, right? And then so you can cross your arms just like PD is doing, right? Hinge at the hip, bring it straight back. Notice how his knees are slightly bent. They're not completely bent, right? And his back is nice and upright. You should be able to see the letters in the front, right? So not going all the way down here. You should be able to just up to where you feel the stretch, and then boom, actively squeeze the glute and come back up. You should be able to like pop up. And so go ahead and do a couple of them, Pete. All right, squeezing that glute on the way up. Chest is nice and high. Getting those hamstrings activated. After that, we're going to do 12 alternating high kicks or toy soldiers, right? So that's another stretch for the hamstring. All right, so you can alternate. You can either walk it, right? You can walk it out depending on the space, or you can just do it in place. So it depends what your space availability is. That's how you can either do it walking it out or alternating. After that, we're gonna do 10 bird dogs. So we'll start on the floor, right? Where our hands are right underneath our shoulders, our knees right underneath our hip. And then from there, we're gonna alternate. So try to do 10 on each side. So really it's 20, it's a count of 20. So 10 on each side, just like so. And you wanna be a tabletop position, right? You don't want your legs to be all the way up to the top or anything like that. You wanna point the toe and be nice and even. Okay, and then so that's gonna be for 8 minutes, guys. And then after that, if you still feel a little bit tight or anything, stretch additionally before the workout. But for the workout, after we're done with those 8 minutes, give yourself a little bit of time to catch your breath again, feel your body. And then after that, we're gonna do 8 rounds for time. So pretty much across the board, it's 12, 20, 30, except for the brown, I believe, it's 15, 30, 40 of each movement. So it's gonna be 8 rounds for time. The first movement is gonna be 12 ground to overhead, right? So GTOH stands for ground to overhead. And so Pete's gonna demonstrate with a couple of kind of like materials you have at home. You can use a med ball, a dumbbell, a book, a backpack, a plate, just anything that it's gonna be like a load. I wouldn't use, or a jug. You can even use a jug. And so Pete's gonna demonstrate a couple of ground to overhead, right? So staying at the bottom, face like kind of like this way. No, face that way. And then so, right, we're gonna bring our hips down. So notice how his hip is nice and low and his chest is up, right? We don't wanna, so go back, we don't wanna see that, right? That your shoulders are below your hip. We want your shoulders to be below your hip. And then from there, right, you're gonna pop up and then extend those elbows, bringing it to overhead. And so that's with the dumbbell. Now he's gonna demonstrate with the plate. Right, keeping that object close to the body, guys. So you don't wanna go around town. So that's something you don't wanna do. right? So you want to keep it close to your body. It's like it's kind of like you're taking off a shirt, right? Like you want to keep it as close as you can to your body. And now he's going to show you with a book. All those college books coming in handy. There you go. Thank you. And so that's one of the movements. And if you still have questions on the movement or anything, feel free to get in contact with the coaches or go virtually online so we can see what you're doing. And then after that, 20 seconds, it's gonna be a bent hollow rock. So go ahead and go into your hollow rock. Right, so keeping that spine on the floor, you want to eliminate that gap. You want to be pushed to the floor. You want to have your hamstrings and your shoulders above the floor so that you can kind of swing, right? And then first is bent. So that a bent hollow rope is with your knees nice and bent and using your body, right, to go back and forth. For the brown level is a hollow rock, which is with your legs extended, toes pointing, and you're going back and forth. And so that's either going to be 20 seconds or 30 seconds depending on your level. After that, you're going to do 30 shoulder taps, either 30 to 40 depending on the level that you're doing this. But you're going to go into your plank position, right? Try to keep that body as steady as possible. So we don't want the hips swinging all over the place, right? So from here, right, you're pushing yourself away from the floor and then you're tapping on the opposite side. And then maybe doing it, yeah. Just like that. And that's the workout. So you're gonna be doing that for 8 rounds. After you're done with the workout, we have a couple of mobility options for you to either stretch the lat. You can always go against the wall, right against the wall, and then from here, you're gonna kind of like ballerina pose so that you can feel the stretch. And the closer your feet are to the wall, the more you feel that stretch. Either that or you can they see me from here?
Yes.
Okay, so from here, right, these normal ones that we do against the wall, try to push your head through. And it's gonna be 3 to 4 minutes. So you can accumulate that so you can do like 30 seconds rest, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds or 40 seconds, however you feel, but definitely do it for 3 to 4 minutes on each side. And then after that is the extended child's pose, either on a chair or a countertop. So for that one, you can either, right, you're here, right, just like that, you're trying to get that head through as well. So that would be either on the floor or on the countertop. But we're excited for you to go ahead and do the workout. Definitely post it, send a picture, or that sweaty selfie, post your time, and that way we encourage each other to do it as well. So thank you guys. Bye.